I'm going to take a guess and say that you probably haven't seen the film I'm going to talk about today. It's called Dark Angel, also known here in the US as I Come in Peace. It is, I think, maybe a hidden gem. There are submachine guns, suitcase handoffs, there's corrupt cops, drug deals gone bad, 80s nightclubs, hazed out rooms with industrial fans spinning in the background. Who doesn't love that? Car chases that end up in explosions. And and like, is Pepsi a sponsor of this film? Who knows? It's also, is it a Christmas film? Can we call this a Christmas film? Is I Come in Peace the sleeper, hidden gem Christmas film that you never knew you needed until you watch it? We're gonna find out today. Okay, what is I Come in Peace all about? It's alien drug dealers knocking off human drug dealers so that they can return back to their planet and sell this drug. So that's the movie. Yeah. The beginning shot kind of establishes that it's Christmas time. The guy crashes into some Christmas trees here, but it's a little strange because they don't really reference Christmas that much throughout the film. There's a couple set dressing elements that they've added, but I don't understand why they did it. The only thing I can think about is perhaps the city of Houston, it was shot around Christmas time. So they decided, the filmmakers maybe decided that, okay, let's just go with that and we'll just dress it so it makes sense if we capture anything in the background. Maybe, unless there were some other elements cut out of the film that I'm unaware of. It just doesn't make sense. I don't understand why they went with Christmas, because the characters don't really talk about it. Nobody really mentions it except this opening scene.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Before jumping too much into the video, I just gotta say, outside of that opening sequence, I'm kind of actually blown away by how good the film looks. It's shot really well, and that's another reason why I think this is a hidden gem. I really do. The whole time looking at it like, oh man, this is such a beautiful shot, and just like the composition of many of the shots and the sequence, and like a lot of the stunts are just filmed extremely well. Well, to my surprise, a man named Mark Irwin filmed I Come in Peace. And I was really shocked by, his body of work. Here's why. Old School, There's Something About Mary, Scream, RoboCop 2, Dumb and Dumber, D2, The Mighty Ducks, Videodrome. Easily one of my favorite films. Easily. Does it make a lot of sense? Absolutely hell no, it doesn't. But do I love it? Top 10, easily. Very inspirational to me. Wow, what a cool career, I think one thing people don't talk about a whole lot that work maybe on the outside, that maybe don't work in an industry. I think it's one thing about doing films or commercials is that you get into a kind of a circle, a network of people, and even within like a niche, kind of a bubble, I should say, a bubble of things that you do. So for instance, if you do TV, a lot of times you just kind of stay in TV. If you do films, you mostly stay in films. You do commercial, you stay in that commercial. And then within the bubble in itself is like, well, maybe you do commercials, but then you do a type of commercial. You do the infomercial, or you do the national spots, or maybe you do more like corporate work. TV works the same way too. But when I look at his work, I mean, yes, he's doing films, but he's doing all sorts of genres. It's incredible. Okay, next up we have Craig Baxley. He was the director on this one, and as I mentioned earlier about the stunts, there's a ton of stunts in I Come in Peace, and looking at his IMDb page, he has done a ton of it. You have from Predator to stunt coordinator on 97 episodes of The A-Team, Dukes of Hazzard. It looks like he continued to direct some TV and some miniseries and some films. Okay, and one more note. That's one of the writers is David Coe, Cope, I'm not sure how you say his last name, but he was one of the writers on I Come in Peace. And if you look at his work, really impressive body of work, as you probably have seen Jurassic Park and Mission Impossible. He's done some recent work that maybe wasn't loved so much by the fans, like Indiana Jones and the Mummy. One fun one is Death Becomes Her. I like that movie. Oh, and oh yeah, the mystery of Pepsi is found in the credits. You see, it's right towards the very end where they give a little shout out to people. What are some takeaways? Well, space cops, aliens have strange hairlines. They run awkwardly. Maybe I'm thinking about this too much, but help me out. The Dark Angel, or the alien, injects innocent people with heroin to then extract the endorphins, and then goes back to his home planet to sell the endorphins, the drugs. How did he know about the heroin? You know, was he monitoring US? Oh, there's a lot of heroin down there. Did he try any other drugs? It also gets some style points because it works in the name of the film into what the bad guy says repeatedly. It's a fun one. I'm glad we had a chance to look at it. And you know what? Go out and extract some endorphins for yourself. Is this a Christmas film? Does it qualify to be a Christmas film? Would you watch it with your family? You know, you have grandma over, you just had Christmas dinner, and they're like, oh, let me pop on little Dark Angel. Let me pop on I Come in Peace. Oh, grandma, like Jimmy, what's this movie about? Oh, it's about aliens who are, injecting people with heroin and then extracting their endorphins to go sell on the space black market. It could work. Gather the family around this Christmas. Gather the family around to watch I Come in Peace, and let me know how it works out. Okay? All right. Bye.